I'm Beating Barry, and finally, welcome back to ChaserTech. Now listen, we're not going to be doing the same thing that we normally do because it's the middle of summertime, and it's, quite frankly, just like mid to late May. But we have to accept this fact. The summertime is here. Spring kind of didn't happen this year. And we are in 2018. Historically, one of the worst chase seasons to date. If you have a tornado on film from 2018, you better hold on to that son of a bitch, because that's a rarity. That's harder to find than hen's teeth. So, what are we going to be doing on ChaserTech this time? Well, I'll tell you what. We're going to be making food.
Like a snake in a field of dead grass, you slither away. Like a world that makes me squirm, you go and slither away. Tail between your legs, you slither
Before I get started, I'd like to point out to you that ChaserTech is still brought to you by Global Star satellite phones, Be Heard, as well as Aina Bluetooth wireless. Now, that's out of the way. What are we making today? Well, it turns out that food is one of the most popular subjects with storm chasers that you could imagine. It is far and away more important to storm chasers than tornadoes or hurricanes or vehicles or equipment or anything. It's the fastest growing, most popular subject on the StormTrack Discord. Now, if you wonder what I'm talking about, go to stormtrack.org. Right there on the opening page, we have a link to our Discord. Discord is a thing of beauty. It blends social media with a bulletin board service, and it moves about 1,000 miles a second. So, stormtrack.org, click on the Discord. What are we making today? We're making Mexican food. Well, kind of Mexican food. What we're doing today is going to be kind of a fusion blend, and it's something that I like to make when I'm kind of poor and I don't have a lot of stuff on hand. This is going to be a type of quesadilla, but we're using hamburger meat, just regular form pressed patties from the grocery store, and they're going to be delicious. So I'm going to show you how to do this. I call them Dean's Quesadillas, so that's what you should call them too. Okay, now none of these guys give me any money, but I'm just going to tell you what I've found to be the best brands. I mean, this can vary in your area, so don't hold me to this shit. You start with Ballpark brand flame grilled beef patties. These things are delicious. Now you're going to be adding some Mexican spices to them, and normally I would use La Victoria or La Preferida, but those are not available right now. I would also default to Old El Paso. However, I forgot to go to the store, so I'm going to be making my own blend with chili powder, cayenne pepper, and red pepper. Next, you want some form of spicy stadium cheese. And in this case, we're going to go with On the Border Mexican Grill and Cantina's salsa con queso. And then you're going to want some real actual cheese, which is a Supremo Queso Chihuahua, which is shredded quesadilla cheese. It's made just especially for this. It's wonderful. I believe it to be queso blanco in nature. And then, of course, some flour tortillas. Gran Sazon is as good a choice as any. Alright, listen very carefully, millennials. You want to cook your food. You want to start doing that by turning on your grill. Yes, grill. If you're wondering what one of these things are, ask somebody with a retirement account or one of your parents. Alright? They'll probably have one. In all truth, they're $250 at Aldi, and there's no reason you shouldn't too. Now, one thing you're going to make sure of is to thoroughly cook all your food. You don't want to get some type of weird disease and have fever dreams, do you? Who the fuck is there? Who's there? But you're going to let that heat up for a little bit. How hot? I don't care. I turn the burners on high and I let it sit for about 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Hot enough to cook the meat. Alright, your very next step is you're going to want to put some meat on your grill. Now I'm only going to use 2 because I'm making 2 of these things. And now we wait. Alright, so you've done your first meat flip. Now it's time to put the seasonings on. Just season your patties directly. There's no real need to do anything fancy. Just dump some shit on there and... What the fuck is this? Oh, that's gonna be good. That's like barbecue seasoning. I'm good with that. Even on Mexican food. Well, quasi-Mexican. American fusion.
It's a reliable source of information. 50,000 unstoppable watts.
Alright, it's finally time to lay hands on your meat. Alright, so now we got it, it's all done. This is the point which you just kind of hack up your meat. I find that a cutting board and a grill spatula works great for this. Just hack up your meat. Where you get your cheese. Just barehand it. A wad of cheese on there. You get your meat, throw it in there. Now you get you some stadium cheese. You throw her in there. Do that twice, or however many times you want a quesadilla. It is basically Mexican cheeseburgers. I mean, an idiot can do this shit. I'm doing it. I know nothing about cooking. Stadium cheese. Take that and you jack her into the little oven. Put her on about a 350 bake for about 12 minutes. And before you know it, they'll be done. Plate them. I would recommend something fancy, clear, and glass, and pair them with a delicious drink that's probably horribly bad for you. In this case, I've chosen Frost Top Draft Style Red Birch Beer. My God, that's good. The next step is to eat the sons of bitches, because you sure aren't going to be catching any tornadoes in 2018. I'm B. Dean Barry. This has been ChaserTech. Thank you.